The killing go tire, they go tire for flogging. They go flog, they go tire. And they see that stop, I tell they say I
Mami pe we thank una, we don't come again for our show everyday tori.
We don't come again, oh, with another ogbonge tori wey go sit your belle. Mama, papa, come and carry your chair, make you sit down, oh. As it dey hot, oh, now so we go dey dish am to you. Every day getting old palava, every day getting old wahala, every day tori, come and see. Every day tori, oh, come and see. Mama, papa, come and see, oh, come and my see. Uncle, my auntie, come and see, hey. Come and see.
Everyday tori, we dey make sense.
My people, welcome now to our show today, Everyday Tori, and we thank you say una dey there. And as usual, they see new faces with me here today. They may not be totally new, but they are new, and they new on this our show. With me for studio today, Robert dey here.
My brother, thank you so much.
Okay, and Miriam to carry last.
Good afternoon.
Okay. My people, welcome now to the show. And the one we will carry come today, they loaded, as you know, say, as usual, we know they carry last for Tori will be say the some of them already know it, but then we bring and make we chook mouth and rub mind together on the Tori. And the first one we will carry come today, but that one our main Tori for today, but we go come back to it. But make we just talk briefly before we come back to it. And I'm the for one country where they Asia, Asia been Indonesia, they Asian continent. Then don't do law now. Say any man or woman we do kerewa, we be say they no marry, they join body do kerewa together. Say na punishment. Any man or woman we be say they no marry, we be say that they live together, na punishment. Now we carry come today say this kind law. Not be only in Indonesia, I know say in some other countries then they do them, but we they ask say whether it no violate human rights. Before we enter studio, I will talk to Robert here. He talks about that is against. They say the law they barbaric according to wetin talk. But we go come back there. Before we go into that one, we get another story we get for this studio. One man talks say carry governor of Lagos State go court for that as they say. Now him being papa say by force he must take him. Say he must take him. And this man don't born 3 children. Say he must take. Someone must take. Say his mama talk say now someone being papa. Say he must take him as his son. How you see this one, Robert?
That one na juju.
That one I know. So no be juju be that.
I know if you buy into that type of blackmail.
Okay.
Where they for a long time. So if you say the man na your papa, there's also possibilities of forensic proof.
Yes. And I think when they talk with that, say make for some say in cases if you carry governor go court, in get immunity. You know, carry and go. So they are saying that someone should make him waive in immunity, make him appear before the court so that they go do DNA test. But someone will say no, say no get time for that. In lawyer talk for court.
If you know, say no be in picking be that, may he agree to the DNA test.
No, if he agree, others will come up with funny cases again. I don't know whether you understand what I mean. So the issue no go run away or no go away after the man come off for office if he still file am.
But why the mama no come out before someone become governor even tell the pikin say na
no,
way you don't get money na he come out say na him pikin be that.
I don't know that.
I know I am not too sure say what this boy
They talk.
come to talk now is true because number one, it's too late in the day.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, not late. Anybody can claim anything at any time. Anybody can claim anything at any time.
But why you say now like this?
You know matter now. You can claim it anytime. Anytime can claim anything.
But just like people will say, the joke is on him. He is the one. And now the boy and the mama, now them go to court to prove say this man and all that. And at the end of the day, immunity issue, I'm not too sure it covers also civil matter.
Yes, criminal matter. Yes, criminal matter. This is the argument where they talk for court anyway.
This one now.
This one is civil matter.
Civil matter. So the governor no get any business to say he no one good.
Now the argument where they put up for court with that from the TORI we read.
I think this is a pure case of blackmail.
I even see where person talk say make the woman, the boy mama, make she bring proof. Say see where she and Sanwo-Olu meet. See where they meet. Maybe they be friends for back in the days.
At least they go snap picture together.
At least they go get
things
picture.
Like that.
Or people around them will know. Say she and this man
then
they be friends
together,
before.
When
they bring proof. At least even if na picture she show, people go fit talk say na true she dey talk.
I agree with you. So another story we get for ground today. They say there is insecurity in Abuja now. Say in price that we read say the thing don't enter the city center now. See the one attack day for zone 5 yesterday night. Say they killed somebody and then several others they injured. Even for Kubwa, they say they abduct one copper. Some coppers, maybe about 6 of them or so for Kubwa now. So we want to ask, say, as the thing come up for satellite town for Abuja now, don't enter city center. How una see this matter now?
This one na case of bottom plate we don't drop.
Which one I don't understand that probable.
Because we will always be thinking that if you live for areas like this,
you go this safe.
You are under the protective enzymes of the police and the army and all that stuff. But if they don't enter, nine be say don't enter now. Nine be say
all of us don't enter.
All of us don't enter. That means both the IGO, both the
even the president,
even the president is no longer safe. And that means
if they enter town.
That means waiting with the shout, waiting all the journalists they shout since how many years of Buhari's regime, the thing don't manifest. So and that means they need to do something.
Waiting you talk now, be say long and short of waiting you talk now, be say and somebody could talk say now God hand with it.
Shit don't happen.
Now God hand with it. Because this one not be police problem again, not be soldier problem again. Now only God now feel save us. Because if they fear entire town, say where our own president even there without fear, they kidnap, they kill. That means all of us people know they're safe.
All of us have become prey now.
No.
Anybody
make people just restrict their movement.
Nah,
once
so,
maybe 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock, make everybody stay your house, so don't come out again.
Me, I think say this type of crime is a timeless thing.
Okay.
It's not about watching your time. Because it can happen 7 a.m.
Yeah,
it can happen 10 a.m.
But then you go day safe.
You go
day safe if you day at least a little bit safe if you day your house. No be say you dey go somewhere at that time or you waka for road at that time something happen you can't fall victim. At least it is better to be even if you go die your house. I don't know whether you understand what I'm
saying. Say prevention is better than cure.
Make I tell you something for my estate. Residents at some point their eyes open and they saw police, army, civil defense armed to the teeth. And then averagely waiting other people go think when they wake up. You understand? And so the chairman that is also a leader in the estate now had to explain to the residents that on the hindsight, that's why they did what they did. Otherwise, if these bad boys come, take everyone by surprise, it means that everybody don't work out. Me, I dey hope say this Buhari man, he get part 2.
Which one is part 2?
His actions.
Oh, okay.
Because his actions is just like driving a vehicle and hitting it on the wall.
You get this and okay.
There's no solution.
I get
no plan B.
I get
no
your
plan C.
I get your point.
Nothing.
I get your point. Anyway, now the last story we will get for ground before we go into our main story. Now, this public secretary of a Labour Party, the man go buy market. Then go talk to one
joker.
He go buy market. He go talk to one PDP member. Anyhow, say the man the man a traitor. Say supposed to support Peter being go support
another
person. Say the man come tell and say him I think see him fight civil war. Say waiting him Kenneth Okonkwo don't do for Nigeria. Now only to the kiss women for Nollywood. That dog say the guy buy market.
Now you buy market now because you not just sit down, he just go follow. So what do you expect?
See me, I know if it put mouth for Kenneth Mata because Okonkwo, all his life he has always lived, in the limelight.
Okay.
Of studios and film shows and stuff like that. Well, anything we get now, we can carry out.
So, thank you very much. And to our main story for today, as we tell you now, as we start this show, say for Indonesia, they don't make law now. Say man and woman, may they not do kerewa if they no marry. Man and woman, may they no stay together if they no marry. Now we carry come and we ask say this law, it no violate human rights because if you ask me now because man dey law dey. If man no dey law no good dey because we are human being first before this law. So now we carry from today say make we shook mouth. Wetin you see for this matter, Robert?
See. As I look am so, this one now potential emotional blackmail.
Okay.
Your own na just blackmail.
Emotional blackmail be this because emotional blackmail be this because there is no chance that this law will stand a chance of survival.
Okay.
Even in far away Indonesia. Because me, I think say the law guiding the justice system will take its toll.
Okay. Wait, I come. Make I come to. Wait before you go answer. This Indonesian law. Some culture too frown at this thing.
Yes.
So how you see this one now?
Normally, our elders will see the thing as like a lack of moral.
Okay.
How you go they sleep for man with man for
Where
in
you no
house
marry.
where you know marry and the man no go even respect you. Now the thing that the first way they go even talk with that the man no get respect for you because if you get respect for you, why you no marry you?
Okay. Miriam, you talk something now. Say the man no get respect for her. But me, I don't see and I don't hear. We be say man and woman they quarrel. Maybe they boyfriend and girlfriend they quarrel. They don't sleep with themselves. Now the man when they abuse the lady say. See, waiting, I don't sleep with you. The next way the girl will talk, be say, waiting, we don't sleep with me. That's what the girl talk. You don't sleep with him, we sleep with ourselves.
Now the lack of respect.
So we sleep. No, waiting me, I see there, be say, no shame again in
No
this
shame
case.
again.
Now, I think when me are seeing this matter be that from the statement where that
When they
lady
go
talk,
even they fight, when he go talk that, when she said go talk her own, no shame again. Now the thing, the relationship will even scatter any moment.
but another angle to it, sorry, Robert, another angle to it, when me I see this matter be say, I be man, or you are be woman, I be man or I be woman, I suppose know waiting good for me. If I feel say it is good for me, that one not supposed to concern anybody. As in, if I feel say staying with a man where I no marry, or allow a man where I no marry, a woman where I no marry, sleep with me. Now my business be that. I don't know whether you understand what they talk. So for me, if you talk about morals, I agree with you. But when you talk about human rights, it is his business.
But wetin concern about and overload? Who is the umpire?
We get comments. Please read this comment for us.
To other tradition is normal, to other is taboo, and to both religion is forbidden. But human rights says it is right.
That's the way I talk. Just now be that now. Say for some culture, tradition, religion, they frown at it.
Yes.
But for human rights, it is my business. I don't know whether you understand. It's my business. Now, if I allow you to sleep with me, if I allow you say I won't stay with you without it, it is not my business with that. So for me, in a free society, there should be nothing. If you ask me, now my view be that on this matter. In a free society.
And the thing be say this thing now, na normal thing to people now. So how many people they want carry go prison?
They say they will carry them
go. In fact, 1 year prison. So that means how many people they want carry? Because plenty people they do.
No, they don't go down. They go run away from it because they talk say this law now it apply to both citizen and people who will be their citizen. So meaning that as long as you are staying in that country, you must obey the law.
Now one chance where the leadership of that country will die enter so because they won't. It's not possible.
Now waiting me.
But another thing, another angle is if I do am now. How they could know? Say, for example, if I sleep with my girlfriend, how they could know whether I sleep with her?
They will get moral police now. It's simple. Even those days in Zamfara, when Yerima was cutting, actually he only cut only one hand anyway.
Since that time.
So at the end of the day,
nothing happened.
Not true.
This is just a flash in the pan. You know go work.
Well, if you don't say you know go work, I mean I know I agree say you know go work, but on the other hand, yes, if you work in one way and in another, because for me, no be everybody then go catch. Now the person who then catch the cash.
Now they tell you now, say how many people they want catch go prison? They go can't tire self. They go can't tire because almost everybody they do one. So now all the people you want come back go put for prison and be waiting.
Well, if you ask me, just as you talk, I agree with you. That's why I talk. Say some go do them, then go free. Some go do them. I give you one example. I don't go mention the name of the state, but in the northeast. Look to and be say they tell me. I did the hotel. Now the hotel I stay. Now the state will be see the practice this Sharia. I did the hotel that night. Now there we stay when we go. I will spend like 3 days for that hotel. That night I lock my key inside the room, so I go reception to come and open it for me with their spare key. So now I will stay outside. They wait. I stay outside, they wait. As I stay outside, they wait. Inside the compound of the hotel. As I stay there, now one lady first come out, enter inside car, sit down. Center inside car, sit down inside the hotel, inside the hotel compound. Center inside the car, sit down. After like 5 minutes, the guy too come, enter, then they come drive go. Waiting they do, something must have happened inside. So they don't want to come out together. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying.
And it go be like say maybe the man say na married man.
It's not
if you no get wife, she no get wife. Why they go?
Because na Sharia state. Even if you don't marry, say you understand. That's why I say one of the states in the north. In fact, that's Zamfara self. Make I just open. Yes, I did. No be say this one. No be say they tell me. I sit down. In fact, beside the car, I sit down that day. The lady first come enter. After some time, the guy come enter. So it not be like say they no come out together for the same. Sure, you understand. So I think we have with that. So just as you talk, if some people go do them, they will go free. Even for this Singapore, where they talk. Some go do them, they no go free. Sorry, Indonesia, no be Singapore. So some go do them, they no go free. So my people, now here we go close mouth for our show today. Tomorrow we go bring another very interesting edition for Una. I hope so Una enjoyed the one we carry on today. Tomorrow join us the same time for the same platform, Leadership TV, for another interesting edition of Everyday Tori. From me, Robert and Miriam, we say Una bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.